The distance here, heat races for the USAC CRA series are underway. And already see him beating a Megan Zach Madrid, got into Chris Ganson. Ganson's going to wash up the racetrack in turn number one as Madrid's trying to make it 3 wide for the top spot. Field right now, spread out, duking it out. Eddie Tafoya right now being shown the way with Tommy Malcolm in second. As Malcolm going to try to complete the pass on the inside of Eddie Tafoya. Can't quite do anything with him. Tafoya continues to lead off at turn number 2. So it's Tafoya and Malcolm your top 2. They've driven away from Zach Madrid. As you see the big game hunter, Austin Williams, fastest steering quick times earlier here tonight. Woodland on display Beaver Stripes time trials. Right now, right around P5 as Eddie Tafoya up on the lip off of turn number 2. He's still showing the way over Tommy Malcolm as Zach Madrid settles into that 3rd spot. Up on the top side, riding the push along with Chris Bono and Austin Williams rounding out your top 5. There's Jake Hessel in at 6, making his first 4:10 start. Chris Ganson from the 2nd starting spot all the way back to 7th out of the 8-car field. Right now, everybody's trying to chase down that 51T. Driver leading the Rookie of the Year standings, Eddie Tafoya, has a big wiggle out of Chris Ganson off of turn number 4. And Asa Ketcherson almost made contact as we got side-by-side racing right now for the 4th spot. Chris Bono just got passed by the 92 machine of Austin Williams. He takes over that 2nd spot, trying to reel in now the 15M of Zach Madrid. Driver out of Yorba Linda, California. Austin Williams, the big game hunter, trying to catch the tail tank of the 15M of Madrid. Was about 10 car lengths behind him. Now he's just 3 car lengths behind him as they go into turn number 1. Madrid looks to be a little bit slowed up by the 5X of Tommy Malcolm as they come off at turn number 2. It's Malcolm, Madrid, and Austin Williams. Now Madrid going to drop the nose down the inside entering turn number 3. Malcolm going to stay up top. Austin Williams will as well. And he'll blow right by the 15M. That Pecan Builders BG Chemicals hot rod of Zach Madrid. So Austin Williams up to 3rd. Now he has a sight set on 2nd. Man up front though, Eddie Tafoya, he has checked out as Williams throws a slide job on Malcolm. Malcolm puts 4 in the fluff. He gets passed by Zach Madrid as well. Gives 2nd to the big game hunter. Living up to his moniker here tonight at number 92, Austin Williams. He's raced his way up from the 6th spot all the way to 2nd. The white flag will fly for Eddie Tafoya. Eddie Tafoya leading the Rookie of the Year standings so far over Steve Hicks for the Amazon USAC CRA Series, as well as the USAC Southwest Series after tonight. This is a co-station race. He'll win heat race number 1, followed by Austin Williams, Zach Madrid, Tommy Malcolm, Jake Hessel, sneaked by Chris Bono there on the last lap. And green flags in the air, another 10 laps in heat race number 2. See the field once again starting to scatter. They go 3 wides. Jake Swanson takes over that 2nd spot down the back straightaway away from Mike Martin, and Matt McCarthy will be the rookie driver. Steve Hicks showing the way, trying to do what Eddie Tafoya did in heat race number 1. That's having another rookie win in heat race. Jake Swanson trying to make work of him as they come off of turn number 2. They will be side by side, give the advantage to Hicks, so he's going to crowd the bottom. Car got a little squirrely there at the apex. It's 3 and 4. Washes up the racetrack, and now he has the demon Damian Gardner right to his tail tank. 3-car battle for the top spot into turn number 1. Gardner gets by Hicks, but the yellow flag will fly 1 car around. That is the number 7 machine of Steven Sanchez. So the driver out of Flagstaff, Arizona, the TSB undercar specialist, Grand Canyon Auto Supply. And the green flag's back in the air. And Jake Swanson going to try to take the race lead away from Hicks as they work off of turn number 2. He'll gas her up down the back straightaway and get past Hicks as Damian Gardner now goes the inside of Hicks. Gardner up to 2nd, but will be Swanson off of 4. He'll lead that lap. RJ Johnson now working his way past Hicks. He'll move into that 3rd spot. RJ Johnson a few weeks ago blew his motor out of Paris Auto Speedway. As the backup motor in the car, ran at Canyon Speedway Park a few weeks ago. So far that thing looks pretty tuned up. Number 51 machine for RJ Johnson. As it's still Jake Swanson out front, followed by Gardner. Johnson in the 3rd spot. Those top 3 drivers bring it off the lip in turn number 4. Then you got Hicks right now in 4th, followed by Mike Martin in the 5th position. Martin going to drop the nose down low, try to work his way past Hicks as one driver goes up on the fluff. Turns 1 and 2. As Gardner dropped the nose down the inside, trying to make a move on Jake Swanson, 34 AZ. Didn't have enough momentum though, as Swanson drives away on the top side of the racetrack. Now Gardner's going to find himself back in the tire tracks of your race leader, the 34 AZ, with RJ Johnson behind him. Then you got a couple of drivers duking out for that 4th spot. Mike Martin just driving around Hicks. As McCarthy looks to go the inside of Hicks, he'll complete that pass and move up into the 6th position. Move over flag coming out for Steven Sanchez, number 7. He's all over the place off of turn number 4. Now it's going to be right in the way of Damian Gardner as they come through turns 1 and 2. Gardner, though, able to get around him on the outside, starting to reel back in that 34 AZ of Jake Swanson. Swanson has about 3 car lengths as Gardner right now sees the white flag in the air. He has one last lap, see if he can't win heat race number 2. Swanson shows the way, washes up the racetrack just a smidge. There's Gardner, still about 2 car lengths behind him. See if he wants to drop the nose down the inside. He does not. He's going to follow the tire tracks of Swanson. It will be Jake Swanson, the 34 AZ, winning heat race number 2 over Damian Gardner. RJ Johnson goes over in the 3rd spot. Mike Martin will bring it home in 4th, holding off the charge from McCarthy, who rounds out your top 5. Green flags in the air. We're underway. And Charles Davis Jr. go to the top side, get a little help there from Dennis Gile, makes contact with the tail tank, and that propels Charles Davis to the top spot. Gile right now very slow. Looks like we're going to bring up the yellow flag, call that one back, because that was not so from here. Did not look like a clean start. Hear sirens. What's going on out there? Green flag in the air. And a lot cleaner restart that time as Dennis Gile and Michael Curtis will be side by side off of 2. Give the top spot to Dennis Gile. Well, Charles Davis Jr. benefited from that initial start. This time, they're going to be 3rd in line behind Dennis Gile. Sterling Klingman will be Davis dropping the nose down low, trying to get that 2nd spot away from Kling. And will be Kling, they'll fight back on the top side. He'll keep 2nd spot. Sterling Kling, of course, this year kind of left the state of Arizona, been doing a lot of racing out in the Midwest, a lot of midget racing, a lot of sprint car racing. Try to get more seat time, the all-important seat time Sterling Kling's trying to get here in 2019. Right now, it looks like it's paying off. See, comes neck and neck, holding off your 2018 USAC Southwest Series champion, Charles Davis Jr., but not for long as Davis catfishes on the bottom, gets in front of him, and it will be Davis moving in 2nd spot. Kling tried to do the crossover, couldn't quite make it work. Out front, Dennis Gile showing the way here at Arizona Speedway by a full straightaway with Davis and Kling in 2nd and 3rd. Stevie Sussex looks underneath Brody Roa for that 4th spot. He'll take him. Here comes Roa right back down to his inside. A little contact made between Roa and Sussex at the line. But both those drivers keeping the loud pedal. Roa still hanging on to that 4th spot. Now he's going to drive away from Stevie Sussex. A little squirrely off of turn number 2. Brody Roa closing in on the 34 of Sterling Kling. So you enter turn number 1, about a half car length separates those 2 drivers. That battle for 3rd off of turn number 2. Roa with a strong run on the tail tank, almost made contact with him. Now going to drop the nose down low, throw the slide job on that 34 of Kling. Kling is going to fight back for the crossover. See if he can't come back. No, he can't. That's going to open up the door for Stevie Sussex. Now looks to the inside, trying to make a 2 for 1. Can't quite do it though. We'll get by Sterling Kling though for 4th. Dennis Gile continues to lead, already crossed the strike. Now Charles Davis crossing it. He has a couple full straightaway on 2nd place running Charles Davis Jr. That last lap, Dennis Gile was the fastest driver on the racetrack with 16.696. There's just 2 laps to go in heat race number 3. It's Gile, Davis, Roa, Sussex, Kling, Curtis, and Lundy in the 360 here tonight. That number 98 machine. The white flag will fly for Dennis Gile this time. So it's been a heck of a year, they could say, for Dennis Gile. Of course, a lot of people thought he would never race again after having an accident out here back in April in the ASCS Santan Ford Desert Sprint Car Series. And here he is winning a USAC CRA Southwest heat race. The track almost took his life. Dennis Gile gets it done with Charles Davis Jr. in 2nd, 3rd, Brody Roa, 4th, Stevie Sussex, rounding out your top 5.